Guys, in this video we're going to be talking about the new Vine spell. So I already talked about this because it was leaked, but we're going to be talking about it because they finally released it. Like, not released the card, but they finally announced it. So it's officially coming in September. So basically, let's watch the video preview so you guys can get an idea of what it does. So as you can see, it pulls troops to the ground like the Evo Hunter ability. So here's just some gameplay with it. Predict opponent clone and kill clones together, I guess. Sure. Nice. Cool. Nice design, very pretty. So that's the preview. Okay, so let's read it. Just 2 months after Spirit Empress was released, Clash Royale's adding another new card. Vines is the 121st card of the game, a 3-elixir epic spell with a very powerful mechanic. Epic cards were already the most common rarity, and this edition increases their lead, which I find weird because isn't common supposed to be the most common? And then like so on. You know what I mean? But whatever. So the card description of the new spell is: entangle the 3 highest hit point troops or buildings in the area, stunning them while doing damage. If the troops in the air, they'll ground them. Don't worry, they'll grow on you. So yeah, it's kind of like the lightning where it prioritizes the 3 highest HP units. This is what it looks like, and we got like Firecracker looking crazy here. I don't know why they made her look so ugly. So here's like the stats. Vines is a spell with the power to immobilize targets so they cannot move when they're affected, basically. Similar to the freeze spell, this mechanic can be very useful both on offense and defense. You can stop attacking troops, giving you more time to deal with them, and you can also disable defensive troops to enhance your pushes. Trapped targets stop attacking while they are covered with the vines. The spell has a fairly limited range with a radius of just 2.5 tiles like Zap. This means it'll be harder to catch multiple troops than with Freeze, which has a 3-tile radius. So it has the radius of a Zap, which is fairly small. As the card description explained, Vines has a mechanic similar to Lightning due to how it finds highest HP targets, which includes troops, buildings, and even crown towers. So you can immobilize a crown tower as well, which includes, I just said that. But unlike with Lightning, the 3 targets are picked without delay, making it harder to block. So you can't really Vines block. I mean, apparently you can, but it's going to be way harder to do it than Lightning, because Lightning is not really like immediate. It goes 1, 2, 3, kind of like that. But Vines, there's no delay. It's just, you know. So now people are going to try to Vines block. That's going to be crazy, like, because everyone says like Lightning block. Now Vines block might be a thing, but like they just said, it's going to be really hard to do that because there's no delay. Comparing Vines with Freeze may be one of the best ways to understand its strengths and weaknesses. So a lot of people were saying Vines is too similar to Freeze, so I guess they're laying this out for us so we could really see the differences, because people are like, oh, Vines is just a cheaper Freeze. Well, let's see the differences. So Vines has a 2.5 radius, while Freeze has a 3-tile radius, so it's just a 0.5 difference. Vines only last 2.5 seconds, and Freeze lasts 4 seconds, so Vines lasts way shorter than Freeze. Vines does 405 damage, while Freeze does 115. So this is where Vines kind of has the advantage here. It actually does way more damage, right? So 405 damage to troops, and then Vines is of course 3 elixir and Freeze is 4 elixir. So basically it just means that Vines has a smaller radius, shorter duration, more damage, but to potentially less troops and cheaper elixir cost than the Freeze spell. Although less relevant, the mechanic of grounding flying troops is another difference. It may be useful against some archetypes with Balloon or Lava Hound, but flying when conditions don't seem common enough to make this significant. So Balloon and Lava Hound, this will be really good against those air type of decks. So that's another difference. I've seen some cool interactions of like vines with like fishermen, so like they pull the balloon down and then activate King Tower with it. It's pretty cool, and so many like new interactions and stuff like that. Lastly, let's take a closer look at how Vines deals damage. Trapped targets receive a damage tick every 0.5 seconds for the total 2.5 total duration, so 5 damage ticks in total. At tournament standard, this means 81 damage to normal targets and 30 damage to crown towers. So let's compare it, I guess. So as you can see here, it does 75 damage to crown towers. This is at tournament standard, so at level 15 it's going to be doing over 100 damage, right? So it kind of does similar damage to arrows, a little bit less though. Well, less crown tower damage but more regular damage than arrows, if that makes sense. So it's going to do a lot of damage to troops actually. Compared to all these cards, it's going to do so much damage. It's just going to do a little less than Fireball, and a little less, well, way less than Fireball, and then a little bit less than Delivery, but it's going to do more damage to troops than Arrows, Log, Earthquake, and Freeze. So I feel like that's really interesting. The single target damage is slightly above Arrows, meaning Vines will be able to kill medium small troops like Firecracker and Princess. Wow, that's crazy. So it will kill a Firecracker, it will kill a Princess. That's actually kind of crazy. But this damage isn't high enough to pair well with small spells to deal with fireballies. Vines plus Log, which is less than a Musketeer. Oh, okay. So it's basically, it could kill a Firecracker and Princess, but it's not enough to like combine it with Log to like kill squishy troops like Musketeer, Mother Witch, and stuff like that, which I think is pretty balanced, because a lot of the time you could like combine 2 small spells to kill like a squishy troop like Musketeer, but with Vines you can't really do that unless you probably do it with like arrows or something, I don't know. So I think that's pretty balanced. So yeah, here's like the little card profiles thingy. It looks pretty cool. And card release, it's coming out September 1st when the new season comes out, and everyone will be able to receive this. It will be available for everyone in the Supercell store, so you could just claim the card for free, which is pretty cool, and just masteries and some card art, which is pretty cool. And this is the new arena. Wait, that actually looks sick as fuck. It's like a big dragon, because like I guess the Evo baby dragon. So we're gonna talk about Evo baby dragon in the next video. I kind of just wanted to focus this one on Vines, guys. Now I'm gonna go on Twitter and look at what the community is saying about this spell. So a lot of people here are saying it's gonna be broken, right? So what exactly makes this card so much worse than Freeze? That Jersey one looks to last. Well, they kind of explained that in the table, but it still could be OP. So I guess we just have to wait and see, like when it gets released, to see if it's broken. But yeah, people are saying it's gonna be broken. So better Evo Hunter, I mean, pretty much. Like, alright, people in Freeze. Yeah, this is gonna, I think Lava and Balloon players are gonna be very upset about this card. So yeah, people think this is just broken, and this guy got to use it before when it actually got released in the game for like a few minutes, and he abused it. One is gone, one is coming. Oh yeah, Goblin Curse is getting a nerf, and then now this card's gonna be, bro, these cards look the same kind of. Oh, okay, well yeah, people are not really happy about this, but we'll see when it comes out how strong it's gonna be. And yeah, I'm kind of excited for the September season because we're getting a new card, and we're also getting Evo baby dragon, which is like, I'm a fan of the baby dragon, so I'm really excited about it. And it's like my birthday, so I feel like it's gonna be a good season for me. And we're 1 month closer to World Finals, and the CRL monthly qualifiers are actually on my birthday, so I'm excited. Anyways, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments like what you think about this spell, and then the next video I'm gonna do is baby dragon Evo. Okay, thanks for watching.